Hello, brothers and sisters of the light, fellow star seeds, way showers, light bringers, the change makers, the grid workers, and the awakened collective. And these are all titles that the ninth dimensional Arcturian Council refer to most of us as channeled by Daniel Scranton for January 6th, 2024. And the title to this message is How to Access Your Higher Mind and Its Contents. And they begin greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are certainly aware of how complicated life can be down there on planet Earth. We know how complex your physical minds are, and we know how those minds of yours can complicate things. We also know the conditions there on Earth can be very harsh, extreme, and oppressive, and we want you to know that we see and feel it all, even though we remain positive in our outlook and in our assessment regarding life there on planet Earth. We advise you to take notice of when you are overcomplicating things with your minds, and when you are going down one of those very long and windy roads. Get in the habit of stopping yourselves from continuing to engage in those mental gymnastics. Let go sooner rather than later, and you will benefit. Notice what you're doing sooner rather than later and shift it. Release and use your breath to ground and center yourselves, to bring yourselves back to the present moment and back to your heart space, which is where you belong. Your heart space is where the fifth dimensional consciousness is already active and ready for you, and therefore you have to look out for the games and tricks that the mind will play with you in order to keep itself relevant. That's all your minds do all day, every day, is try to remain relevant at a time when you're shifting into becoming things that operate with a higher mind, a higher level of consciousness. You see, the mind is very good at fixating on what happened and how to avoid such calamities in the future. Your mind will create problems so that it has a problem to solve. And of course, your mind will also be very focused on the future. Until that is, you train your mind to be focused on the present. Being focused on the present will grant you higher access to your higher mind and all the ideas, all the insights, all the inspiration that can come to you in that space. It's all available to you in the present when you're grounded, heart-centered, and feeling balanced. You get out of balance when you're focused too much on one thing or on the past or the future. Let go. Breathe. And relax into the moment, and everything will be taken care of, not just because you have helpers who can do things for you, but also because you will shift your vibration in that moment to one that is very close to or in the fifth dimensional frequency range. And when you do that, you are at your most powerful, your most creative, and your most receptive to all of that help that is constantly coming to you from above. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. So my favorite part in this message is when they say, let go, breathe, and relax into the moment, and everything will be taken care of. This inspiring message was channeled by Daniel Scranton. His own website is danielscranton.com. Please stop by there and see everything that dear Daniel has to offer. There is something there for all of us. It's remarkable how hardworking this man is. Also, his YouTube channel, where you can watch him channel the ninth dimensional Arcturian Council, is simply his name, Daniel Scranton. I will be able to post the words to this message below in the Show More section. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, and it is always with deep pleasure and much honor and gratitude I'm able to bring these messages to all of you. Thank you so much for listening.